In this video, we will climb the Superior hiking trail high above Lake Superior to one of its most famous viewpoints, a clifftop where two hidden lakes, Bean Lake and Bear Lake, sit side by side far below. Along the way, we will cross boardwalks and billion-year-old rock and follow the story of this rugged coast. First, where in the world are we? This is the far northeast corner of Minnesota, the rugged Arrowhead coast of Lake Superior, about an hour up the shore from Duluth, where the land climbs steeply from the water into a wall of ancient hills. Our route is the Superior Hiking Trail, a footpath that runs more than 300 miles along the ridgeline above the lake. The Bean and Bear Loop is one of its best-loved sections, a rugged circuit of roughly 7 miles. Early spring on the North Shore is bare and quiet. The birches and aspens have not yet leafed out, so the forest is open to the sky as we cross boardwalks over wet ground and follow the blazes deeper in. The rock beneath our boots is astonishingly old. About 1.1 billion years ago, the heart of the continent began to split along the Midcontinent Rift, and floods of lava cooled into the dark basalt and red rhyolite that form these cliffs. The trail climbs hard, gaining well over 1,000 feet as it works up onto the ridge. Each opening in the trees gives back a little more height, and more of the country begins to spread out beneath us. To the south lies Lake Superior, the largest freshwater lake on Earth by surface area, more than 31,000 square miles of cold, deep water. It holds so much that it shapes the weather and the seasons of everything around it. The town below us was born from that lake and this rock. In the 1950s, the Reserve Mining Company built a brand new town to process taconite, a hard, low-grade iron ore. Silver Bay was incorporated in 1956, raised almost overnight for the workers of the great ore plant on the shore. But the plant left a darker mark. For 25 years, it poured nearly 67,000 tons of tailings a day straight into Lake Superior, waste that carried fibers much like asbestos. The fight to stop it ran through the 1970s and became a landmark case in environmental law. The dumping finally ended in 1980. Long before the mine, and still today, these forests and waters are the homeland of the Anishinaabe, the Ojibwe. The Grand Portage Band has lived along this shore for generations. This land was ceded under a treaty in 1854, though the Ojibwe kept their rights to hunt, fish, and gather across it. At last, the trail breaks out onto open rock, and the reason so many people make this climb comes into view. The ground falls away at our feet, and the forest rolls out toward the Great Lake on the horizon. And there they are, cradled in the hills below us, Bean Lake and Bear Lake, two quiet pools of blue set into the ancient stone. From this cliff, you can take in both at once, one of the most photographed views on the entire Superior hiking trail. We follow the rim of the cliff, the billion-year-old basalt warm and solid underfoot. Ravens ride the wind out over the valley, and for a while there is nothing to do but stand at the edge of it all and look. Then we turn back down the ridge, through pine and birch and old woodland roads, closing the loop through the same forest that guarded these lakes long before the trail was ever built. Bean and Bear Lakes are only one window into this ancient coast, where fire, ice, and deep time all meet the water. Thank you for climbing with us, and we will keep exploring the world together.